grandfather was a pretty well-known woodworker in the Zionsville area. Had a real passion for it. There was many years where I didn't do it, and then I actually picked up woodworking through my sobriety journey. It gave me something to actually do, keep my mind busy, and luckily I had an aunt and uncle who kind of reintroduced me to woodturning and re-sparked my interest in it. I would say this was my introduction to woodworking. Not necessarily this, but it's what started it. I used to hang out at my grandfather's shop and slam it shut, which is a big no-no.
Yeah.
And I think that was immediately about what started this. And I always like to keep it around because it's always kind of, it's, you know how like maybe like the feel of something, like the smell of something will take you back. And my grandfather's shop certainly had its own smell that, I mean, sawdust and all that, and it so I always like to keep this really close as kind of like a reminder of how it started. When I first got my first house, or my first apartment, I'm sorry, my grandfather packed me basically a craftsman's essential toolbox, and this was in it. And I don't even think he realized how important this was to me, but it was a bigger memory to me, obviously. There's something about the functionality and the beauty of a pen. So, like, yeah, I can turn like a beautiful bowl, which obviously I'm not diminishing how wonderful like just a beautifully turned piece is. Mm-hmm. But there's something about a wood pen and so you're getting like beauty and functionality. It's just, to me, that seems to like ties in everything that I love about woodworking. Yes, it's beautiful, but it also functions. And it's funny, I'm obsessed with pens. I love turning pens, but I have terrible handwriting and I barely even carry one of my own. I love the style. To me it's like a vintage car. I mean, they still function great, they write great. It's just a smooth, the operation of them is smooth. It's like I said, like I always kind of go back to it. It like culminates like good, like woodworking and functionality all together. So there's something about this, like a simple pen, but it's like complex at the same time. But so this will always be, like, obviously I do a lot of things, but it always comes back to turning pens. To me, it means community. I mean, it's amazing the friends that I found through woodworking. So, some of my best friendships, probably real friendships, since sobriety, have been made through woodworking, and it's amazing to me, like being able to show my children this, like that's a huge deal. Like, and I feel like, I mean, it means a million things to me. I feel like we're losing touch. We're losing touch with items that we buy. Like you can buy something on Amazon, you get it, you receive it, it breaks, you throw it in the trash, right? Like a handmade item, so this goes past woodworking, but a handmade item is something that you have a connection with. So to me, woodworking is having a connection with the thing that you make. It's not just you made an item, goodbye. Like you have a hand in every single item you make. Like literally every project I've ever taken on, I have some kind of connection with it. And I think there's principles in woodworking that you can translate to life. Do things with purpose, with quality, with conviction, and be passionate about it.